but he told us that they are more transparent than glass. Now you do the math. How can it be gold and it is transparent as glass? Allahu A'lam. I cannot imagine this, but I believe it because the Prophet ﷺ, whom I love, said it, and I take it for what he had said. Okay, it's already past my bedtime. When is bedtime in Jannah? When do we go to sleep in Jannah? There is no sleep. A'udhu billah. You don't sleep in Jannah, Sheikh. This is the only time I get my relief. This is the only time I close my eyes, I don't see my wife. You want to deprive me from this as well? It is not something that you will be deprived of. It is total enjoyment. It is enjoyment that has no end. The Prophet told us, alayhi salatu wasalam, that sleep is the brethren of death. And there is no death in Jannah. And likewise, there is no sleep. So you will keep on enjoying your whole life for 1,000 years? No. 1,000,000 years? No. 1,000,000,000,000 years? No. Till infinity. No. See, even the microphone went off. There is no end for your enjoyment in Jannah. But Sheikh, there is no day, there is no night. And people, shaitan comes to them and say, oh Allah, it's boring. Boring? Stay here. I take this. I'm happy to take this. Akhi, there is nothing called boring in Jannah. There is no day and there is no night, but they can see light coming from the bottom of Arshur Rahmani Azza wa Jal to indicate that this is evening and this is morning. But it's all 24/7, 360 days, all light. What is the color of paradise? If you come to Saudi, the color of Saudi is sand. It's all desert. If you go to Jannah, the color that dominates it is green. Why is that? Because the trees are everywhere. And they are green and sometimes a bit black. Because when the plantation is good, sometimes it's so good that it goes black because of the beauty of it. And this is why in Surah Al-Rahman, if you recite it, you would find that Allah says, وَمِن دُونِهِمَا جَنَّتَانِ فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ مُدَهَامَّتَانِ. Some of the interpreters of the tafsir said that it is green close to black. And this is because of the trees coming next to each other, so it's almost dark. Sometimes you go into a garden, and if you were fortunate to go to some of the beautiful areas on earth, you will see this. If you go to Kashmir, may Allah liberate it and give the Muslims their freedom. In Kashmir, they say it's the Jannah of Allah on earth because of the beauty of it. If you go to the Bosnia-Herzegovina, or to Croatia, Slovenia, these places have so much greenery that you think, Wallahi, this is beautiful, but if this is like this, how is Jannah? It is mind-blowing. How does it smell, by the way? Sometimes you go to countries and you find smell of horses, smell of oranges, depending on what's dominating. Well, the Prophet told us, alayhi salatu wasalam, that it has a fragrance that you will find and smell 40 years distance. 40 years. I haven't reached it. I still need to travel 40 years. And then all of this, you will find the smell. Some of the brothers have odor when they sweat. And boom, in masjid, you're sitting with us, Ameen. Ya akhi, take a shower, take something, put deodorant, put a perfume. Some brothers have odor, not odor. It is horrible. In Jannah, there is nothing like that. everything smells to the extent that the beauty of the hur al-ain, not the humans, not the human women, the hur al-ain, if one of their scarves fell into earth, it will fill the whole earth with perfume. La ilaha illallah. This is one hur. Then what about the scarf of the human? Because the humans are of a higher level because of what they had done. Hur, Allah created them. They didn't do anything. They were not tested. Human women were tested and they went into trials. So their reward is far greater than this. Do we have animals in Jannah? Yes or no? Those who say yes, raise your hands. Few. Those who say no, raise your hands. Even fewer. And those who do not know, welcome to the lecture. Yes, we do have animals in Jannah. The most common question I receive on my website, Sheikh, I have a cat and it died. Can I ask Allah to be with me in Jannah? I love it so much. I visit the grave once every week. What happens if her mother dies? Nothing. But the cat is different. So they ask, do we have animals? Yes, we have animals. But do we have our pets? Allahu A'lam. This luxury is something that not everyone can afford. We have horses. To do what, Sheikh? Men love horses by nature. Maybe they will be able to get something else to ride, but the Prophet was asked, do we have a horse, O Prophet of Allah? And the Prophet says, yes, if Allah admits you to Jannah, wherever you want to travel, Allah would immediately create a horse of red marble. How can a horse be from? It's alive, it's red, it's made of marble. And shaitan comes to your head. Oh, if it's made of marble, I will slip and fall and maybe break my leg. How am I going to? Akhi, don't think in the details. Why engage in the details? Believe. There will be a horse, yes. Made of red marble, yes. How will I ride on it? If you go to Jannah, you will know. Don't put so much thought into something you cannot even imagine. It will take you anywhere you wish. Are there camels? Yes, the Prophet told us there are big camels with necks that is so big. Sorry, there are birds that have necks like camels. Umar said, Wallahi, this is very nice. We have birds like camels? Camel meat is nice, but what about birds? It's even nicer. Eating it, alayhi salatu wasalam, is even nicer. So don't, rush things. Wait, and you will have it. The Prophet also told us that the sheep are among the animals found in Jannah. And we know that you will have fruit of your own choice. And you will have meat whenever you desire. What kind of meat? Don't go into details. Some of the books of tafsir says that whenever you see a bird, you look at it, you desire it, it falls in front of you barbecued. One says, I'd like fried chicken. Akhi, don't go into details. Fried, grilled, boiled, raw. You will have this, but you have to believe in Allah Azza wa Jal. As for the trees that we spoke about, the trunks, the trunks of a tree is made of gold. And all the poor people like you and me think, okay, then I can have, like an axe and take the gold and take it back home and have a big bowl. Akhi, you don't need money, you are there. I cannot comprehend this. Do we have bags? So can we take leftover of the food and give it to the, Ya akhi, there is no poor. So can I put it in the fridge? There's no need for a fridge. This is Jannah. Don't compare it to your own life here. Farmers asked the Prophet ﷺ, even farmers, and said, "Oh Prophet of Allah, I'm a farmer. Can I have you know, a farm of my own where I plow the ground and I put the seeds and I irrigate it every morning, and after a while I see it grow? The Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, says, in Jannah, a man asked permission from Allah Azza wa Jal to farm. So Allah told him, oh my servant, don't you find what you want? Aren't you satisfied? Don't you have enough? Why do you want to farm? So the man says, I love to farm. This is my obsession in dunya. So now I'm in Jannah, I have a lot of time free on my hand. I would like to do something like this. So Allah Azza wa Jal allows him to farm. The Prophet says, alayhi salatu wasalam, the plowing, the seeding, the growing up is faster than blinking an eye. It is faster, it grows until it's like a mountain. And Allah Azza wa Jal tells His servant, go ahead, son of man, nothing makes you full, nothing satisfies you, go, go. Allah Azza wa Jal is so merciful and kind and generous. Do we have rivers here in Kano? There are rivers? Alhamdulillah, we need rain for these rivers to run. So if there is drought, we are in a problem. In Jannah, there are 4 seas, 4